Okay, so I said last time that I wanted to spend the next couple of weeks planning how I was going to spend the next year chasing my dreams. And I did try to do that, but after spending 2 days researching branding and time management techniques and monetization and blah 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 blah, I realized I haven't even necessarily defined what I mean by chasing my dreams. Or what are some measurable goals that I can kind of reach for by the end of the year? But before we get into that, hi, I'm Nikki. I'm an Arctic Fox Vtuber who streams a variety of games over on Twitch, mainly Souls-like and cozy games, and a little bit of everything in between. So I think ultimately the goal is to do content creation full time. I've thought about content creation for years. Every time I start to think about a job change or what I want to do for a career, it almost always comes back to content creation. But why do I think it's a good fit for me? Well, for one, I've always been kind of a jack of all trades type, especially when it comes to like creative things. I want to write, I want to do music, I want to do I want to learn to draw and maybe get into 3D animation more, just all of these things. But I've never wanted to stick to just one thing and become an expert in that, which is why I always kind of come back to content creation, because I feel like content creation is a path that I can take that allows me to do like a little bit of everything, you know? I don't know. The other reason is I've always wanted flexibility in my schedule, but not like, working a job at like Walmart or something like that, where they tell you you come in these days and then the next week it might be different. I work full time, and for a while I really thought I wanted that like structured schedule, but I'm a night owl, y'all. And trying to force myself into a full-time schedule has been miserable. And I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and I still haven't actually adjusted to the schedule. Not to mention just like trying to fit in exercise and cooking healthy meals and like socializing with people and still getting a full night's sleep. I don't know what a full night's sleep even feels like at this point. But yeah, those are kind of the two big reasons I've always thought about content creation, but I've never done anything with it until I started streaming last year, and even that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. This might just be like my new ADHD hyperfixation. But it's been a year and a half and I'm really enjoying it, so why not see how much it can grow? I think there's also the delusional part of me that believes like I can scale it up and make more money with content creation than I could in like a normal job, since I don't have a specialized field that I've gone into. Or maybe actually be able to afford a vacation. I don't know, that'd be kind of nice. But anyway, I need to put the work in. So what's the plan? I think the plan for the next month or two is that I'm gonna throw things at the wall and see what sticks and what feels good and enjoyable. I don't know if that's gonna be Let's Play content that I pull from my Twitch VODs and just edit it down, or if that's gonna be these talking videos and just kind of like getting my thoughts out here. I did actually make a script for this video. I'm kind of barely following it right now, but I did try to make a script, so we'll see how I feel about that when this is done. But I guess let's talk about the next year and where I want to be by the end of it. I know I don't have to fully get to the point of doing content full time in the next year, and I even think that might be like a bit too delusional of me if I'm being honest, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I believe God can do it if he really wants to. And at the end of the year, though, I think if I've just stuck with this the entire time, I think that might be enough for me. I almost want to just prove to myself that I can chase my dreams and not give up after like 3 months when I get tired and I'm not seeing progress. Because even just learning how to do simple edits is progress. So if I can just learn the things I need to learn, that's better than I'm at right now. And I don't have to have it all figured out right now, which I certainly don't. But I guess I also want to include where I'm at right now, like numbers wise, just so in a year I can come back and like look at this video and see maybe if I've grown, if the channel's grown, you know, benchmarks. So right now on Twitch, I have 173 followers, 10 subscribers, and about a 7.7 average viewers. For YouTube, for this main channel, which you are all watching on right now, I've got 7 subscribers, all new from last week. Thank you very much. For my VODs channel, I've only got 2 subscribers, but I also only have 1 video on it. Maybe we'll get to the VODs at some point. Maybe. And as far as like affiliate links or partner programs or anything right now, I do have a partner. It is Drink Gamer Girls. Use code Nikki for 10% off at checkout. I do have my own line that I'll try to link down below, but I don't know. Last time YouTube wouldn't actually let me do any offsite links. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I realized I haven't set any concrete goals. Maybe I'll do that this next week and make a video about it. Or maybe next week's video will be a rant about monetization, because I got some feelings about that one. But we'll see what I'm feeling. If you made it this far, and you have any tips or advice, please leave a comment and let me know. I legit have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to YouTube content. And if you don't have tips but you still enjoyed the video, also leave me a comment and let me know. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stick around and see how this goes for me. And yeah, with that, stay cozy, take care of yourself, hydrate, get good eats, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!